Do you remember the Electrolux Z504 that appeared from eBay in an appalling condition? Well, it's now in less of an appalling condition, runs really well. I can't do much about the sun fading, sadly, but we can finish it off. We have a couple of holes to fill underneath, and then we'll have a look and see if we have pulled off a pretty major resurrection of what was quite a rusty vacuum cleaner. Let's have a look. Yes, hello, my vacuum cleaner and Electrolux chums. How are you today? Yes, this thing came up very well indeed. From the now lovely white flex down to the okay-ish, I mean, you probably put some products on it, unbreakable rubber plug, which, yeah, came up very nicely indeed. Yeah, it's all been taken apart, cleaned, washed and polished. Inside of there is spotless, and you may notice I've got the filter screw out. Means we've got to put another filter screw in. We also didn't have the rubber donut, which went there. So I'm hoping that this SIBO bag here, oh yeah, is going to fit snugly enough onto there. And that does fit very snugly actually. This is a Felix bag. Probably should have kept it for my own Felix, but never mind. That fits on there very well. We will stick a filter on it shortly. I need to go upstairs and get one. And we need to find a screw. We'll do all that when we do get the tools out for what's down below. But, yeah, it has a bag in it. We should probably turn it on before we fit the brush roll and check how well it does sound, because the motor in this one was more rusty than the motor from that Pure Power, and they came from completely different sellers. So lots of badly stored vacuums being laid around. Let's have a look at the bottom, which has come out really nicely. There's a little bit of corrosion starting around the part metallic sticker, sadly, and I have glued the bumper together quite a lot. There were many deep perishing cracks that nearly went all the way through. It hadn't actually split, which was good, but it needed a lot of corrective work. There is now no suppressor in this. It had already blown, and I don't actually have any replacements on me right now. But with no brush roll in, it sounds okay. It's a little bit pitchy. I'm not going to pretend it's the most loveliest motor in the world. Sadly, I couldn't take it apart and make it the most loveliest motor in the world if I tried. But it sounds good, especially considering the condition that it was in. I'm hoping that when we put a belt on and the brush roll, it will quieten down a bit. This will have some load on the bearings. At the back, all cleaned up very nicely. We have our tool port. Some really quite good airflow is coming through the machine. So that's all the sort of positive parts, the bits that I know are probably going to be fine without actually using the machine. What we need to do now is fill in the few missing pieces that are down there. We'll undo the one screw that undoes absolutely fine. Then we need to undo this other screw, which isn't fine. Typical Electrolux. The entire threaded insert has come out of the plastic, and I cannot get the threaded insert off of the screw without destroying one or the other of them. So that's a little bit annoying, and it does need some caution given to it. What we also need to do, because it's not gone on properly, is push that hose properly into that little nub. I've just been putting it on and off, knowing that we've got to do this. But it should slide into that gap, into the base plate. So, that's pretty cool. We have underneath, yeah, this bit got very, very rusted out and is a bit of a problem. What also got very, very rusted out were these. these are the old brush roll bearings, and this one actually was okay, as in it pulled straight off. It probably span. This one, though, I mean, you can see how much I had destroyed it. It didn't have what is this part on here. This top cap was long gone, which is why it was such a rusted out mess. And yeah, it's no good. I'm amazed it came off at all. The brush roll is okay. I mean, that's the side that came off without a fight. And a little bit of damage on this side because I was having to really lever at it in order to do it. So that's a bit of a pain. What we're going to do next is fit ourselves a brand new, genuine Electrolux. I wonder how many years that's been in that packet. Genuine Electrolux belt. So, on these, you put it around the motor spindle first, like so. And we'll leave that there. Then we need some more end caps. And I've had a couple of packs of these lying around for ages. This pack is the pack that's been in the shed. So it's the one that cosmetically looks the worst. But, I mean, compared to the old bearings, especially even the better one, they should be a lot nicer. Oh, I should have got myself a little drop of oil for this, although I don't think it might need it. Oh, there we go. They do fit on there. This one's probably just going to need to tidy up some of this iffy plastic, although I think that has gone. Then we can put, this is going to be very difficult now, especially from this angle. There we go. Right, there we go, guys. This rubber cap here has shifted. And look, it's now half coming off. Got to be careful with these, especially machines that have these random rubber bushes around bits and bobs. Right, that's snuck in there. That's in there. I think, come on. Got to drop down. I think that's it. Oh, I've just got to shave down, I think, a little bit of plastic that I have made a bit of a mess, but the end caps are sat firmly in the ends that they need to go. So that is something at least. All I now hopefully need to do is to put the base plate back on. And hopefully, if all is correct, this shouldn't make any horrible noises. Or it will jam the entire brush roll. That's not correct. Un moment. Some fettling later, and seems a lot better. Can't pretend it's not making a couple of strange noises here and there, but problem is this bit isn't as down as it should be. The end of the brush roll's a little bit iffy. It's good enough. Whatever's catching will be plastic and can be moved out of the way by force as the machine wears it down. We've got a bag in it. We don't have a filter yet, but with a Sevo bag in it, we're not going to need a filter. We can skip straight to testing it. working okay. The problem is I've been spoiled by that Electrolux Z504 twin turbo, which was about 60% more aggressive than this machine is currently being. But it is picking the bits up. Again, it's not a fan of this rug. The buttons are turning, the machine is in max. We have our knob up here. But again, having a HEPA flow bag fitted now, that knob there isn't going to be much use for a long, long time, because this machine isn't going to lose much airflow. Right, so it runs, it works okay, we just need to pop something into there. I found one nice, clean 500 filter and a random screw, which I think is from a Hoover Junior somewhere, and I'm hoping put this all the way down into there. I can't really show you any of this because I've now got to try and screw that in there, and I'm helped by having this very long screwdriver. This is a horrible job. If you don't, you're going to bite into the hole. I think you are. Yeah, there we go, look. Our filter is in place. And then have this top filter that they came with, which can go in there, whichever way round it goes that way round. And we can pop our bag back into place. That's on the side, that's probably not going to help too much. There we go. I don't want it to be caught around this top seal because that'll bleed a load of air. There we go. Yeah. It's doing fine. It's almost like the wheels are not fitted or something, but they are. I think it just doesn't like these really stiff rugs. It needs something with a pile, and it will be perfectly happy. But it runs, it sounds good. It's going to need a new bumper. If a new motor is found, that wouldn't be the worst thing in the world. Although, yeah, I'm actually pretty pleased, especially with how it did look, by how it has turned out. It's certainly a fine Z504 that's ready to be used for a long time. Using it now by accidentally turning it on. Let's unplug it. Yes, another random eBay job done, ready to go back to its owner. So what do you think? Has this come out as well as it could have done, or could we have done more? Let me know down below. But until the next exciting Electrolux, but not this one, we'll see you soon. Bye bye.